Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelorette.
Woo, guys, we're going to Vancouver. Where's Vancouver?
Canada.
Oh, okay, so the guys were excited for the trip, but not so much for going with Jillian.
So, this week, a one-on-one date, a group date, and a two-on-one date.
Right, so the first one-on-one date was with Kiptyn. God, I hate that name. It's so prissy. Let's cook up some love, Vancouver style.
So, her date with Kiptyn was cooking dinner at her place.
Yeah, I'm sure it was her place as much as that houseboat was actually Jason's place.
Well, also, kayaking and shopping.
Okay. And her dream came true in the kitchen. Isn't it every housewife's dream to be cooking a meal for their husband and having her ass grabbed in the kitchen?
I don't want to be in the kitchen.
Me neither. Alright, so, yeah, it was an awkward makeout session, so that means you get the rose.
Alright. Moving on to the group date. Going on the group date this week was Jesse, Tanner, Jake, Robbie D, Wes, Ed, Michael, Reid, Juan, and David.
Okay. Who can sweep me off my feet? I hate the stupid faces she makes.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
So the date started off at the ice rink to play curling, and
That's
I love curling.
That's one freaky looking sport.
It looks like friggin' awesome. I want to play.
It looks fun, but it looks freaky too.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to divide up into teams because the winner gets to hang out with her for the rest of the night on a date, and the losers get to date themselves at the hotel.
So she was chewing her gum like a diner waitress.
It was like, close your mouth.
Cow!
And you wouldn't be on the show right now.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Stop making the stupid faces. Close your mouth when you chew. And you stop going like this all the time. Why?
I don't know. But the last shot came down to Michael, the breakdance instructor, and he just couldn't do it.
He blew it. He couldn't close that deal.
The red team won.
Which was Jesse, David, Jake, Juan, and Robby.
I did not do that again.
Had to get it in there. Sorry. So they got to go on a boat dinner date, and they were like in the basement of the boat, and the dirty captain or whoever he was comes out with a garbage bag full of crabs and dumps it into the middle of the table. It was like really strange.
Here's your food, dogs. So,
yeah. Jake cornered her first and was like...
He's all, everyone always tells me I'm too perfect, blah, blah, blah.
I think they're grooming him to be the next Bachelor because she's definitely not going to pick him because he's too sickening. And he's got that Bachelor face.
He's really weird, though.
He is weird. And she hurt his feelings because she was like, you can be yourself, you know.
That is himself. He's like that.
I'm going to get him a speck of dust and a wrinkle for his birthday. Because that's something he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some notes. Jesse, take off that stupid hat.
I hate when guys wear hats indoors like that. I think it is so stupid. David, he loves her ass. Oh, isn't that sweet? She didn't think so. Well, it's better than her face, I guess.
Well, things got a little awkward. He tried to kiss her, and then he was talking dirty.
Yeah, and he's like, why don't you want to kiss me after I just said that? She's like, I'm not a slut. We were just pretending when we were kissing all those times at the movie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So Jesse got the rose for the group date.
Right. Well, the last date of this week, the 2-on-1. One rose and one goes home. What? That didn't rhyme, but the one that Chris Harrison said
One rose, one stays, one goes.
Thank you. I couldn't think about it.
Alright, so Mark and Mike.
Come with me to the top of the world.
So that meant helicopter ride.
Woo! And Mike was totally sitting in between her and Mark the entire time. He's like...
That's not awkward at all.
I know. Just ignore the other guy. That's so rude.
That's really rude.
So it was dinner on Grouse Mountain. I thought it was like some movie, you know, like Escape to Witch Mountain. The way they kept showing, like, Grouse Mountain.
Well, Mike decided it was time for him to really open up and put it all on the line.
He was really annoying me the entire date. I don't know how she felt, because she was just like,
annoying me too.
well, that's good. Yeah, so then Mark was more guarded, but he started to open up and tell her about how he was cheated on, and that is always a surefire way to get the girl on your side, when you say how you've been wronged.
She loves that.
She does love that. She loves tragedy. And he told her to be selfish, because this is all about her. After all, she's the one who's looking for a husband.
Yeah.
Aren't you looking for a wife?
I don't know, but she picked Mark and sent Mike home.
Shocking. I thought it was going to go the other way around, but... And as did the guys at the hotel.
They're all like, oh!
Yo, Steinberg's going home! Alright, so it's cocktail party time. Lots of booze. Reid says, the guys are different when you're not around. Really?
So, yeah.
And Wes is a player. You know he is.
When he was talking one-on-one with Jillian, Tanner was yelling stuff out the window like, disgusting! And he said, like, what did he say? Something about...
I don't know. He was shouting all different kinds of things.
Country singing turd or something. I don't know.
Oh, I hate the play as well as the game. I'm sorry. I cannot stand Wes. He just oozes slime ball.
Yeah.
He really does. And she is so stupid. She is falling for his crap hook, line, and sinker.
Even if he doesn't have a girlfriend, he is there for music.
For his career, which I don't know how the hell he's going to promote it on that show, because it's just not going to happen.
Stop singing that song.
We're sick of it already. So, Perfect Jake has to explain to her, yeah, in the beginning, babe, it was all hot and heavy, but then you disappointed me by saying I was perfect.
That's who I really am.
She's like, oh, I think you took it the wrong way. And he was like, no. I would have not given him the rose right then and there, because I just can't take it anymore.
Well, Tanner decided he had to take action.
Right.
With this whole girlfriend thing. So he was like, yeah, some of the other guys, they got girlfriends at home.
I just got feet.
You know.
Mannequin feet, real feet.
Severed feet count? Okay, so...
Yeah, don't even go there.
This was the last straw for Jillian, and she decided cocktail party over.
Over. Ended. So she has a little chat with Chris Harrison, and they're basically like, we got to do the rose ceremony, honey.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, I have to confront them first. So they go out there, and they're like, all right, somebody man up. Say who has the girlfriend or who's not here for the right reason. So it was like crickets. And then Jake is like, somebody, come on, man up, because it's not me. I definitely don't have a girl at home.
He's like, I want to know who it is.
And then Tanner pipes in, and he's like, I want to know too. And then somebody else piped in too, and
Robbie did.
Yeah, he's like, it's not fair.
This is effed.
Yeah. We didn't even get to talk to her one-on-one, so if we go home, it's not fair.
Yeah. So in the end,
which is true.
No one stepped up.
Right. But you know what? If she falls in love with more than one guy at a time, which is definitely possible, isn't she just as bad as, like, somebody who has a girlfriend?
Yep.
I just, I don't get it at all. This show sucks. I hate the whole premise of, like, dating multiple people up to, like,
but
being
it's fun
intimate.
To watch.
Yeah, I know. It's fun to watch, but it's just such a cluster. Come on. So, in the end, who gets the roses, Maddie?
Reid, Robbie, Ed, Michael. Go.
Wes? What? Jake? No. And the final rose goes to Tanner? Footboy?
So that means that
Dr.
Dave
Scholl?
and Juan went home this week. Along with Mike from the 2-on-1 date.
Well, Juan was okay with it. But Dave went up to her and was like, why? And he said the reason was because she didn't know.
Well, he left out the part about her saying it just wasn't right.
Yeah. That's a little important part. But next week, we're just going to say, the shit hits the fan. You'll just have to tune in and find out for yourself.
Yep.
Till then, much love.